Yo, what's up? JP here, bringing you a training update. This is a little bit late of a video. This is all the training up to and including 8 weeks out from the World Championships. But as I'm recording and uploading this video, it's going to be more like 7.5 weeks. I know it's Tuesday. I'll do another one this Friday. But I had a crazy weekend. We were at the Australian Health and Fitness Expo. Powerlifting Australia, held a contest all weekend. We had the Pacific Invitational. A whole bunch of international lifters came out and put on a bit of a exhibition. So I was there all weekend helping out and coaching and doing what we can. So didn't really get a chance to update you on what's been happening in training. So I'm doing that now. You're watching training from Friday, late April, a couple of weeks ago. Here's a 5x5 at 165. Started off with a single at 190. My back is, I guess, the question that people have been asking me a little bit about. It still isn't great. I can't really go into thoracic flexion and scapular depression. For some reason, that specific position hurts. And that's pretty much deadlifting. So I can squat fine, I can bench fine, but deadlifting is painful, so I'm just not deadlifting. Actually, I do deadlift a few days later into this clip, you'll see that, but it's just 60 kilos. And I'm going to try and recondition my body to some load through my upper back. But for now, to make up for that lost volume, I'm making up for it with some squats. So here you see my main squat session on the Friday, and throughout this video you're going to see lots and lots of squatting. In terms of how I'm feeling regarding training, I guess, and my lead up into Worlds, to be frank, confidence isn't great. This whole back thing's really kind of threw a spanner in the works, and when the deadlift's my best lift and I can't train it, which is really, really frustrating. You know, like, I know that I'll be behind significantly at the subtotal, and I'm going to need something miraculous in the deadlift if I want to score a medal or do anything of worth, I guess, at Worlds. And because I can't deadlift, it's really kind of annoying me. Bench hasn't been great either. I mean, it has been fine, and I mean, I benched 120 for a double like 2 months ago, but since then it's been really, really tough. But a couple of other factors, I guess, have gotten in the way, so I'm just going to have to look after all those things and kind of pull myself into the best shape that I can for Worlds. I still have a bit of faith, and I still have an optimistic outlook as to what I can do at Worlds in 7.5 weeks. But if my training's anything to go by, I'm not overly confident, to be frank. The one kind of area that is going really well is my body weight. Usually I'm a lot heavier than I am right now. So I'm waking up on average, I think 70.5 or something. What was I today? 70.4? 71? 70.4. Under 71 every day, which is like light for me, funnily enough. So that's the one area that's been going really, really great. So lots of confidence there. Here you see some pause box squats. This is an exercise that's probably a little bit more uncommon, I guess, in the traditional American style of programming or linear periodization. I do a high box squat, so the box is higher than parallel, just to help, I guess, specific strength at that position, just above parallel, just before the sticking point, I guess, or where the bar kind of starts to slow down. I really like those high box squats with a pause, 1 or 2 second pause. Here you see me doing some really light deadlifts. You're probably wondering how I'm reintroducing deadlifts into training. What I'm basically doing is once a week I'm deadlifting on the Monday. That was my first session, and I did 10 sets of 5 reps at 60 kilos with about 2 minutes rest. And I'm just going to add a plate every week. So the week just gone, like the other day, which you're going to see the update for on Friday, I did 10 sets of 4 with 100 kilos. And the week after that I'll do 140 kilos. The week after I'll do 180 kilos. So I'll build up pretty slowly there. I won't be doing any conventional deadlifts or whatnot. Earlier this year I did a squat every day program where I didn't deadlift at all, and my deadlifts were fine. At the end of it I deadlifted a PB beltless off like 2 or 3 deadlift sessions. So there is that part of me that knows that even without deadlifting I can still maintain or even build strength through squat patterns and squat variations. But like I said, it's still a little bit frustrating not being able to deadlift. Now, one exciting thing that happened during the week is that I received a package from an international source of whom I won't name because they did a really poor job of bringing out this package. But I got a wrap roller, which I ordered a long time ago. It took far too long to get to me. So because I got my wrap roller, I felt need to do some wrap squats. So after my pull squats on this day, this was Wednesday last week, I just did some really light wrapped squats. This is 170 for 3, and then I did 180 for 3. And I think I might wrap once a week now just for fun. And not necessarily overload training, but I guess just another variation to include in my squats. Later this year I do plan on doing some more equipped work, so probably not a bad idea to condition the skin around my legs and knees to handle the wraps, because even a couple of days later my knees were bruised a little bit, even though the wrapping wasn't that tight. Anyway, that's my update, guys. Sorry for the late video. Again, I'll update you this Friday, so only in a few days' time, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for the viewership. Make sure to like the channel if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ask any questions in the comment section below, and I will speak to you next week. Have a good training week, and I'll talk to you later.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Adios.
Joey, come back! How the fuck did you get a bicycle? Holy crap, I'm running like a bicycle person. Oh my god.